Okay, welcome to Bed and Barbell. I'm Charles Staley. This week I wanted to talk to you about lifting belts. There's a lot of different kinds of belts, but the subject I want to go into actually is the age-old question of whether or not you should use a belt, and do belts make you weaker or stronger, or do they make you incontinent, or do they make your poop float instead of sink? And you know, I'm not well versed in some of the more medical aspects of this, but had you asked me maybe 10 years ago whether or not you should use a belt, I would have been inclined to say no, because most people, and probably yourself included, most people are stronger on big lifts like squats and deadlifts with a belt than they'd be without the belt. And so my line of reasoning would have been something along the lines of, well, if you're stronger with the belt, then clearly that belt is doing some of the lifting that you should be doing. Or to put it another way, that belt may be robbing you, or you're robbing your abdominal muscles of some of the adaptive stress that they would receive ordinarily, because if that was not the case, you wouldn't be stronger with the belt. But I have a different view on this subject right now, and I'll give you an analogy to illustrate this. If I've got a big stack of weight that I want to move, and I'm going to try to leg press this weight, and I'm on kind of a friction-free surface, what's likely to happen is that as I go to push, I can't lift the weight because I don't have an anchor. The smooth surface is causing me to slide. On the other hand, if I had an anchor, if I had somebody standing behind me, or if I had my back up against the wall, I'd be able to actually push these weights because I'd have an anchor. And I think that's something that's pretty easy to understand. So I kind of view the belt really as the same way. It gives your abdominal muscles an anchor, and it makes them able to function more efficiently than they could without the belt. So that's my take on it now. I think that if you're not stronger with a belt, I don't think that's an indicator of whether or not the belt is working for you. I think it's an indicator that your abs are not functioning properly. You don't know how to utilize pressurization to help you with your lifts. So I could be right, I could be wrong, but hit the discussion link, or if you're on YouTube, please leave a comment and tell me what you think. Weigh in on this, and I'll talk with you next week.